Very good morning, His Excellency, for coming and gracing the occasion here. This is FITT Forward. So I think my first question would be how the forward-looking relationship between India and Denmark in terms of science and technology.
I think Denmark and India has a lot to offer each other when it comes to science, technology and innovation. In fact, I think we have realized that years ago, and so have our Indian friends. That's why we have an innovation center in Bangalore, and we are investing heavily in all kinds of research partnerships. I think what we can offer each other is certainly in India you find a strong entrepreneurial spirit, some world-class research institutions, including the one I'm currently at. And it has scale. In Denmark, I think we have managed to develop a strong ecosystem around innovation, not least cooperation between government, private sector, and research institutions, and at the same time with some topical capabilities within healthcare, within renewables, and many other areas.
So today we have launched a very important campaign. It's called Healthier India campaign, and certainly the challenges what we face here are very different from Denmark. So what kind of support we can seek from the innovative companies in Denmark to solve the health problems in India?
Yeah, as you rightly point out, I think it was an important challenge initiative we launched today, funded by the Novo Nordisk Foundation and in cooperation with the Atal Innovation Mission and government partners here in India. Because the issue of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, hypertension, is a major challenge in this country. Of course, it's a global challenge, but it's a particularly strong challenge here. And I think we need more research into how we can deal with it and more innovation in addressing it. We have some experiences in Denmark, I think, but again, if we can take it here and scale it together with Indian partners, I think the potential for real impact and to improve people's lives would be tremendous.
So Denmark is one of the top 10 economies in terms of innovation, where India is one of the largest domestic market. So what kind of collaboration you can see between the Indian market and Indian solutions coming to Denmark and vice versa?
Again, I think, well, if you look at Denmark and for example the Nordic countries, I think Indian startups, Indian companies actually have a lot to offer. You have some incredible talent when it comes to IT tech, and we also see many of the big Indian companies, whether it's Infosys or Tata or L&T, invest in Denmark. So there's a strong movement in that direction as well. Danish companies are seeking out those solutions that you can offer, and you're good at tailoring them to our needs. Vice versa, I think when it comes to India, Danish companies, of course, have some technologies, some solutions and innovations that would perhaps sometimes have to be adapted to an Indian context. Therefore, we co-innovate and co-create. Yeah. But then again, the opportunity is to scale it into something very big, which will, of course, benefit India, but also the world at large. Because most importantly, with scale, you can bring down costs, and that's what we need, especially when it comes to the green transition.
So the last question would be, what your message would be to the startups in Denmark and India? You talked about the co-creation model, you talked about the co-innovation model. So how these two young people from the two countries can come together and co-innovate?
Yeah, first and foremost, I think my encouragement would be to seek out these international partnerships. We have so much to learn from each other, and it's never a one-way street. And that is part and parcel of innovation, right? That you try to seek out the good ideas, and especially when your own ideas are sometimes exposed to a different context, it tends to further strengthen your technologies, and that's exactly why it's so important for young people to collaborate. Not just domestically, but more importantly, internationally.
So you have visited some of our stalls. Any inspiration or any message to them about what they are doing and how it can be adopted?
Well, carry on the good work. I was extremely impressed with what I saw and all those styles. So much innovation going on within a range of sectors, whether it's defense, whether it's healthcare, whether it's energy or food and agriculture. So really impressed with what I've seen, and it just again shows the entrepreneurial spirit of this country. But of course, also it doesn't come out of nothing. It comes out of very strong research institutions. So very happy to see that.
So thanks a lot for time. Thanks a lot for coming to FITT Forward.
My pleasure.